I'm Jennifer Love. I'm a passionate, authentic, intuitive who uses divine guidance to help people love themselves and live fully in their bodies. This is your weekly love connection for the week of October 9th through the 15th. You can choose a card from 1 to 3 or assign a card for your unique situation. Card number 1 is for folks who are in crisis who need immediate answers and support. Card number 2 is for my singles, and card number 3 is for folks in relationships who just needed a little guidance. I just wanted to let you know that I will be live and in person this weekend at the Little Sedona Expo in Long Beach. It's October 14th and 15th. I'll be there from 10 to 6. And it's at the Golden Sails Hotel. So if you want to come and see me, I'm offering a special price. It's like half my regular rate. So if you want to come and get a reading, come say hi. I would love to see you there. So let's get started with card number 1. This week we're using the Witch's Wisdom Oracle cards by Barbara Meikle-John-Free and Flavia Kate Peters. So let's see. Card number 1 is candles, and it's magic. So if you have ever, pretty much everyone in the whole world has done candle magic, whether you know it or not. If you've ever blown out the candles on your birthday cake and made a wish, you've done candle magic because you have set an intention, you made a wish, and then you blew out the candles. And so that's really all magic is having an intention and putting it out there in the world. You're kind of putting your energy out there. So magic has this sometimes a negative connotation, and so does witches, and there's a lot of wisdom in the old ways, right? So this card is reminding you of your inherent magic and the fact that your thoughts have energy and intention and magic behind them. So it's kind of a reminder to keep your thoughts positive. So if you have been down a path lately that maybe your thoughts have not been so positive, or maybe you feel like, why is my life going this way? Why do things keep happening to me? Why do these crises keep happening to me? Why these bad things keep happening to me? Why don't you try imagining the best possible outcome? Why don't you try setting an intention that only good things are going to happen? Even possibly lighting a candle and focusing your intention on that candle and saying, this is the best possible outcome that could happen. And if you want that for maybe a relationship, or if you want that for a job, or if you want that for some other purpose, you want a new place to live, or whatever is going on in your life that's causing this crisis, you can set an intention, light that candle, focus on that intention, and then blow it out and see what happens. Card number 2 is for my singles, and this card is a magic circle, and it's protection. So you can see that the witch is in her magic circle of protection, and you can see the pentagram there, and then witches use a circle of salt to line their boundary. And a pentagram has often been associated also negatively sometimes, but a pentagram is actually just a symbol of protection. So you can use a pentagram as a symbol of protection, but if that doesn't feel comfortable with you, you can use salt actually. If you've ever seen the movie Practical Magic, they use salt liberally in a lot of different ways. But this card is telling you that there is something around you this week, most likely a person in your energy that doesn't have the best intentions for you. So I am probably thinking that because you're watching this and it's a love reading, that is probably a romantic interest that probably doesn't have your best interest in mind or is not being 100% honest with you. So I just want you to be aware of that any potential romantic interest may not be 100% honest with you. Or if you don't have any potential suitors at the moment, this could be somebody else in your life, a coworker, a friend, someone in your family that isn't being 100% on the up and up. And it may not be like completely negative in that sense, but it could be just like they're keeping part of themselves to themselves and you don't know the whole story. So try not to make any decisions based upon less than 100% of the information, and just protect yourself. Whatever that means to you, keep yourself protected. There's a lot of ways to call in protection. You can call in the angels for protection. Archangel Michael is excellent for protection, as well as, in card number 1, we talked about candle magic, and black candles are also very good for protection. I also use a number of different sprays for protection. There are different protective type of sprays that they sell, in metaphysical stores, and then you can also create your own. There are different essential oil recipes. You can find them on Pinterest for protective sprays. Card number 3 is for folks that are in relationships, and this is air or imagination. And this is it's one of the element cards in this deck. And the element of air is all about your thoughts, as well as, this is very similar to card number 1 actually, and in a little bit of ways to card number 2. But in terms of relationships, this is about manifesting also, and really about whatever you can imagine, you can create. So try to, imagine the best possible outcome for your relationship. But also, this card is about using your intuition. So the way that this card is saying that your intuitive thoughts are correct about your relationship. So whatever you are getting those intuitive hits about what's going on, those are correct. So whatever you're thinking about, whatever you make those connections intuitively, that's spot on. So don't doubt yourself when you're having those intuitive moments of clarity. That's right. A lot of people tend to doubt their intuition, and then they come for a reading with me and for confirmation, and then they're like, well, I knew that, and that's great. I mean, I love that when people already know all the things that I'm telling them, because it means their own intuition is very spot on. But sometimes you don't really need a reading. Sometimes your own intuition is enough, and you don't need a professional to tell you anything really. But it's just about learning to trust yourself and the guidance that you're receiving. So if you picked card number 3 this week, then learn to trust your own intuition and those intuitive hits that you're getting. And if you keep getting the same guidance over and over, please trust it. So I hope you enjoyed the reading this week. I will see you next week. And if you are in the Southern California area, I would love to come if you come out and see me at the Little Sedona Expo. I will be there October 14th and 15th at the Golden Sails Hotel from 10 to 6. And I'm also giving a little talk on how to attract love. So love to see you this weekend if you have time, and I will see you next week.